Hello. Hello, hello. Is this thing even working? Okay, good. It shows it does. That's fantastic. Um, I did not want to make this video. Um, I started trying to play one of my favorite games, just, so I could have something so I wouldn't have to directly talk about my feelings, because nobody likes that, especially me. And yes, I know my hair looks like garbage, but if I didn't make this video now, I never will. I'll make excuses, I'll put it off, and I can't do that. Um, Lately, first of all, content warning. Uh, this video is gonna deal with some pretty deep stuff. Um, so if you don't want to hear about things like depression and suicidal ideation and feelings of isolation, don't watch this video. It's fine. If you're in a better headspace, you can come back if you feel like it, but it's not necessarily something that you may need in your life right now. And quite frankly, with the way things have been for me, I value more your health. Um, a little bit more than my own in general. It's just the way I am. So, if nobody watches this video, fine. Then I'm going to assume that they know that they weren't in the right headspace for it. And I would feel better if they just did not. So, in the past few weeks, I have been probably in the most intensely depressed state I've ever been in my entire life. And not saying a lot, because I've had like some pretty bad things happen to me. And there wasn't really like an inciting event just happened. It just hit me like a freight train and didn't stop for weeks. Um, I was actively suicidal, and I do this thing where I reach out to people and I try to hype them up, because as a way to keep myself alive. That sounds so stupid. That sounds really dumb, doesn't it? It does, but it worked because I'm here, so how dumb is it? Um, I really do not want to make this video. Things have happened that have been really bad. I don't want to talk about it. Like, if you know me personally, you know what's been going on, and that's fine. But I don't want to talk about it. There's nothing to be said beyond what's already been said in that regard. So I'm just trying to move on with my life. Um, and this isn't, I'm really not trying to spare my feelings. I'm trying to keep people from gossiping because that's been a thing and it sucks and I hate it. um, but yeah, so like this past month has just been horrible to me. I would wake up and be like, why did I wake up? Why? What's the point? And I had visualized how to end my life. I was very close to the edge, and nobody knew because I felt like I couldn't tell anybody because I didn't want to be a burden on them. And I just want you to take a moment and think about how incredibly tragic that is. Um, so this went on, and I couldn't actually like verbally commit to ending my life because then if people found my body, that would be a burden on them. You know what I mean? So I was just in this state of constant inertia and trying to avoid it and talking to people and trying to reach out and failing so badly at everything. It felt like it felt for a while like every single thing I did was wrong. Like I flushed the toilet incorrectly. Like everything was wrong and bad and I didn't deserve to be here because everything I did was bad and wrong and I was a failure at everything. Turning on the light, nope, did that bad. Taking ibuprofen, nope, did that wrong too. Um it was really bad. And if I'd been in a better headspace, I would have gotten some serious psychiatric help because that's really what I needed. Um, that did not happen. No. What happened was somebody attempted to suicide bait me. And you're thinking, well, that would be it. That would be like, if anything, somebody telling me that I shouldn't be here should be like, oh, well, you're right, I shouldn't. That's not what happened. Oh, it pissed me off. And I was like, you know what? Because of you, I'm going to live. And I'm gonna live for fucking ever. Just to piss you off. And this was a couple days ago. And I have been feeling like there's a fire in my chest. Like not heartburn, like a good fire. Like there's something kindling, there's action going on there. Um I'm in a much better headspace and I do not advocate trying to trick people out of suicidal ideation by suicide baiting them. That's obviously a very wrong and cruel thing to do. But it was something that was like, how dare you? How dare you think that just because I disagreed with you politically that I deserve to die? I was so disgusted and I was so angry. And for the first time in a month, I actually felt alive. And my goal in life is to piss this little bitch off. And that will be it. And if that carries me, fine, then I'll find someone else to piss off. Like it's that logic, which probably isn't healthy, but also it's real. Like before, not only did it feel like everything I was doing wrong, but nothing felt real. It was like there was a layer of something between my fingers and everything I touched, and there was this extreme sense of complete unreality and isolation from just like life in general, I guess. I don't know. It was really weird. Um, I don't ever want to feel like that again. And I definitely don't wish it on my enemies. Um, I'm I'm in a much, much better place now. I feel like I can move forward. Um, but that's why I haven't been uploading because like I didn't want to show my face because I felt like it would show everything and I just couldn't deal with looking at myself, you know? So I didn't. And the good news is that during that time, I actually bought like a lot more shows. I got hold on, I'm gonna show you this. It's super cool. Ta-da! Um, and you're thinking, Sarah, the show is on streaming. Yes. But see, the thing with streaming is that they changed the music. So this show in particular is one of those ones where the music is vital to the storytelling, and if you change it, it has completely the same vibe. The most Okay, have you ever seen the show Misfits from 2009? It's a British show about not superheroes. There's a couple scenes where they changed the music and like it worked so well with the original music because that's what was intended. It was very intentional. And then they replaced it with just stuff that sounded like nothing like the original. So it didn't have the same cohesion and coherence as the original scene would have. It was in episode 2 of season 1, is what I'm thinking of. But anyway, ooh, that was a babble. I do that when I'm nervous. I don't really like being serious, like seriously serious on this channel, because this is like a fun place for me. And I want us to, have fun together and do cool stuff. But I needed to let that out. And I think that letting out to an honest and being honest and being sincere is very important to me as much as I can. Because there's just stuff I'm gonna keep to myself. But other than that, I'm an open book. But there's stuff that I don't want to talk about. And that's fine. Um, but anyway, I have babbled on so much. Um, but yeah, so I'm back. I guess is what I wanted to say. And I need to record some stuff for Patreon. Um, that's patreon.com/ the Kawaii Slutty Breakfast. If you're interested, I have like stuff for free, and I'm planning on putting more stuff there. It's just I didn't want to see my face is the most thing. And it's like I made excuses. I made so many excuses. It's like, oh, I could do this, and then like I would just sit in bed and cry, and I'm done. I mean, I'll still be sad. There'll be still moments that are absolutely rife with tragedy, and I'll react to them the way human does, but I'm done rotting. Um, okay. Uh, thank you for listening. If you did, that it means the world to me. Um, anyway, have a good day and keep it fruity. Bye.